example, but we do disagree on what they should be doing now, because me and Tony do agree on there's nothing they can actually do, right? So, but as a Democrat, I do agree with Trusted that the message has to be set for one, and I do at this point now have a bone to pick with a few people, right? But I understand Trump is president, and I ain't vote for him. But this weekend, we all seen where what's the name turned heel in WWE, right? Turned heel, had The Rock there. You had John Cena turn heel, right?
Yep.
But at the same time, you got WWE. You have Jim McMahon, his wife, Lynda McMahon, who is now in the Trump cabinet. She sit there, she had this wrestling shit on there geared towards kids watching a wrestling show. Meanwhile, she's trying to shut down the fucking Department of Education, trying to take away your education for your fucking kids. Meanwhile, taking your fucking money for a bullshit ass wrestling script show that she put on that joint, then hide like she has nothing to do with this shit. And take your bitch ass in the cabinet, then take your kids' education. The same kids watching that trash ass wrestling show that her and her bitch ass husband that's got fucking lawsuits up their ass for touching motherfuckers. You got this bitch in the cabinet running a fucking TV show geared towards kids, but yet she don't really give a fuck about you kids. So I understand motherfuckers love wrestling. WWE is about it. But this bitch running. This is the same bitch that people is not putting on spotlight that's trying to take education from kids in the fucking America. Can you make that story up? No. This bitch need to be put on blast. And she's going to stay on blast on this fucking podcast.
Well, if I'll say this much, and you make good points there, but I'll say this much. All you had to do is motherfucking read Project 2025, you would have known. All you had to do was tune in.
No. We talking about McMahon,
right?
His wife,
but
sells wrestling to kids.
My point is
this bitch steps her ass in the cabinet to get into Project 2025. Why the fuck she there? When her project is geared towards kids, you want to do a double dutch to the kids, give them fucking wrestling and take their education? You bitch.
But my whole point is this. 77 million people voted for this shit.
And 77 million people got to understand and see that this is happening. Maybe some of them didn't know that this bitch was even in the cabinet. Second,
why? She was in the last cabinet.
Everybody don't know this. You need to understand that. That's why we're here. We're not the average nigga that walk on the streets. Most of the niggas like us don't give a fuck and never care about politics, bro. So that's the majority of people that watch wrestling. They don't know this bitch is in the cabinet.
But then
you tripping.
We did it. Talked about.
I get that.
Hold on. We talked about her a couple of times during the first administration.
We know that. Me and you know that.
They knew this.
We can bring 8 black motherfuckers in, right. No wrestling, and not gonna know that bitch is in the cabinet now. Now you see what I'm saying?
And they got what they had called for.
But this bitch knows she in wrestling. This bitch knows she in the cabinet. This bitch is a slick bitch.
Hell yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what they voted for. So
she has nothing to do with the voting. This bitch know what she doing.
Voted for the motherfucker.
No. Fuck the voting and Trump. This bitch know what she doing. She selling a product of wrestling to kids. She in the cabinet trying to take motherfucking education from kids. Okay. That has nothing to do with Project 2025 or the redneck orange neck demon fuck. Okay. That's that bitch. And and it's her fucking wife, husband, the whole clan.
Her and Vince, they created the whole damn thing. The whole empire, WWE. Her and Vince, they created that.
Yeah, let's stay on her.
Now, what she doing is the same thing. Ain't no different from what Trump doing.
No, fuck Trump. Fuck Trump.
And you.
She is married to McMahon. Fuck Trump.
Right.
And this bitch has a product geared to kids. Yes or no?
Yeah.
And this bitch signed up, put her hands up to go in the cabinet and be Secretary of fucking Education. And her first agenda is to erase the whole fucking department. And you think this shit is cute? When this bitch sells shit to kids, this bitch need her head cut the fuck off.
It's hypocritical. That's all.
That has nothing to do with Trump. We know about Project 25, and it's on that rig dick. She signed up for it.
But my thing is this. We already knew Trump was going to get rid of the Department of Education.
See, you saying Trump again.
Hold on. You got to...
She signed up for it.
He asked her, he offered her...
We're not talking about Trump.
Took it.
Her.
Okay, she took it. I mean, what you wanted her to turn it down? You expect... Well, I didn't say wanted... Did you expect for her to...
Yes.
For her to say...
Yes. My product is geared towards kids. I'm not going to go in there and take away their education. No, Trump, but thank you, but no thank you.
Okay, she don't give a fuck about...
So, it's not Trump, it's this bitch.
Right. So you think she give a fuck about kids' education?
I didn't know that. No. And people watching wrestling don't know that.
She don't even give a fuck about... She got lawsuits about underage boys getting motherfuckers...
Thank you for telling people that don't know that. Yes.
Yes. For getting sexually abused or whatever. And this shit ain't new. This shit been going back to WWE.
But me and you are here to let people know that watch wrestling. Yes. We're gonna put these things together for them.
But
that person you see on your screen, the mother that come out there, that bitch is a bitch. She trying to take your education. Don't sit there and clap at her because she coming out today on the stage. Put these things together, and that's what we're here for. That's all. That's all I'm saying. For the people that didn't know, have no clue that this bitch was even included in any education whatsoever. In fact, she's not even included. She controls the education of America for anybody that don't know. This is the same bitch that sells your kids wrestling, John Cena turning the other fucking day. That's all I want to put together for the people that don't know. Simple. And Teresa, appreciate you. Teresa, if we saying this wrong, please let us know too, because we really love you a lot. Appreciate you a whole lot, and everybody tuned.